Good day everybody, we got an interesting question. If x squared is equal to 2 raised to the power of y positive 2023, given that x and y are element of natural numbers, we are expected to find the value of x, y and x positive y. Now this is an interesting question. Now what I wish to do is I would like to first consider the given question. X squared is equal to 2 raised to the power of y positive 2023. Then I would like to split 2023 as 2022 positive 1. Of course I got x squared there. Then what I wish to do is I would like to move this 1 to the left, so I get x squared negative 1 is equal to 2 raised to the power of y positive 2022. Now if I were to take 2 common, then I can rewrite this as 2 of 2 raised to the power of y negative 1. That's going to give me 2 raised to the power of y positive 2 divides 2022 into 1011 times. On the left you got x squared negative 1. Now we know that a squared negative b squared is a negative b multiplied with a positive b. So by that this is x negative 1 multiplied with x positive 1 is equal to 2 times of 2 raised to the power of y negative 1 positive 1011. Now we need to look into 2 cases. Case 1, if x is an even number, what happens? If x is even, if you were to take away 1 from an even number, you get a odd number. Say for example 18, I take away 1, I get 17. Say for example 10, I take away 1, I get 9. Say for example 4, I take away 1, I get 3. When you take 1 away from an even number, you get an odd number. Now similarly, if you were to add 1, 18 with 1 gives me 19, 10 added with 1 it gives me 11, 4 added with 1 gives me 5. So 1 added to a even number will give me an odd number. So what is on the left hand side? I got a product of 2 odd numbers. Now you take a product of 2 odd numbers. Say 5 into 5 you get 25. Say 7 into 7 you get 49. Say 9 into 9 you get 81. So you multiply 2 odd numbers, you still get an odd number. Now what is on the right hand side? On the right hand side you have 2. Now any number multiplied by 2 will give me an even number. So we have a contradiction. What is the contradiction? Odd number is equal to even number, which is a contradiction. So this implies x cannot be even. So case 1, that is conclusive. Now coming to case 2, if x is odd, now what happens? X is odd. Say I'm taking 5, odd number, I add 1 to it. What do I get? I get 6. 6 is an even number. Say take 7, I add 1 to it. What do I get? I get 8. Say 9. 9 is an odd number, I add 1 to it. I get 10. It's an even number. So whenever an odd number is subjected to an addition of 1, it will produce an even number. So the first part is even. Now let me go to the second, the former part, the term which is present over here. Now if you were to deduct 1 from an odd number, what do you get? You get 4, even number. Take 1 from the odd number, what do you get? 6. Take 1 away from the odd number, say 9. From 9 you take away 1, what do you get? 8. So even if you were to take away 1 from an odd number, you still get an even number. So product of 2 even numbers is going to be even. Okay, coming back to the term on the right hand side. So what is this? That is even. Okay, fair enough. Now what is the second term? The second term is 2 raised to the power of y negative 1 positive 1011. Now this should also be even. Okay, clearly we know the right hand side is producing an even number, but we got 2 components here. Say a into b is equal to x into y. So left hand side should be equal to right hand side. Now this is only possible if x is even and y is even, because of the fact that we have an equation. Clearly 2 is even, right? But the next product, 2 raised to the power of y negative 1 positive 1011 should also be even. This should also be even. Now when exactly this can be even? Can you tell me? Now this can only be even. As I mentioned to you, if there is an odd number, if you take away 1 from an odd number, if y is odd, you take away 1 from an odd, this is going to give me what? Say 5 minus 1, it will give me an even number. So 2 raised to the power of even number, definitely any quantity raised to the power of when 2 is the base, any number, this is going to be even. So you have an even number and you have an odd number. This is an odd number. Say 7 added with 4 will give me 11. No matter what you add to an odd number, if it is an even number here, that is going to be producing me an odd. So the point I wish to make here is, what should be the value of y? What should be the value of y? So that this quantity produces a number which when added to this number gives me even. Can you tell me? Definitely y negative 1 should not be an even number. If you add an even number to an odd number, you are not going to get an even number. You're going to get an odd number. I don't want that. I want an even number. So the only possibility for this quantity to produce the outcome is y should be equal to 1. If y is equal to 1, 1 negative 1 is 0, 2 raised to the power of 0 is 1, 1 added, that's an odd number there, 1 added with this quantity produces me an even number, right? Now you may be asking me, what if y is equal to 3? It does not matter, y can be 3, y can be 7, y can be 8, but that is not going to help us. Why? Because the base is an even number and this is going to produce an even number. You take an even number, you add this to this number, that's not going to give me an even number. So all of the options are ruled out. The only option or the only availability for us is y is equal to 1. Okay, I have got that value. Now that go back to this question. This is what we have got, right? Now y is equal to 1, so this would imply x squared is equal to 2 raised to the power of 1 positive 2 0 2 3. Now if you were to add this, what do you get? You get 2025. X squared is equal to 2025. So what is the value of x? X is equal to root of 2025. Now what is this value? Now let me take 45. 5 is 25 to 20, 22, 22, 16, 17, 18, and then you got a 5, you got a 2, you got a 10, and you have a 1 there. So 45 is the value. Root of 2025 is 45. So I got the value of x, I got the value for y is equal to 1. Now they are asking us to find the value of x positive y. X positive y is 45 plus 1, 46. So that's the solution. So this is a beautiful question. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.